What if I told you Europe just launched its most ambitious space project, not to explore Mars, but to secure its own backyard? Let's unpack IRIS², the EU's new satellite mega-constellation, and why this isn't just about tech, it's about power, control, and Europe's fight for digital independence. Okay, so here's the quick setup. On August 7, 2026, the European Commission dropped a major announcement. They finalized a deal to build 348 satellites, 66 more than originally planned, to create a secure, sovereign internet network for governments, militaries, and emergency services. Sounds straightforward, right? But dig deeper, and this is a geopolitical earthquake. Let's start with the obvious: why satellites? In 2026, we are still obsessed with space infrastructure as a symbol of dominance. But IRIS² isn't about beaming Netflix to rural France. This is Europe saying, we can't rely on anyone else for secure communication. Think about it, when tensions flare in Eastern Europe or the Middle East, governments need unhackable, uninterrupted connectivity. IRIS² is their insurance policy. Personally, I think this reflects a paranoia we're seeing globally. The US has Starlink, China's building Beidou, Europe's playing catch-up, but with a twist: they're weaponizing bureaucracy. Here's where it gets wild: the constellation's growing from 282 to 348 satellites. Why? The EU admits the security environment's changing. Code 4, we're scared Russia or China might cut our cables. But adding 66 satellites isn't just a quick fix. It's a statement: our data, our rules. What many people don't realize is that this isn't just about defense. It's about economic leverage. Control the satellites, control the data highways. That 60% boost in secure capacity? That's Europe flexing its digital muscles for future trade deals. Now, let's talk money. The EU's budget for this: a black hole. Member states like Poland and Hungary are tossing in over €500 million each, while Spain's betting $2 billion. But here's the kicker: this is a public-private partnership. So taxpayers fund the skeleton, but companies like Airbus and SES are the real winners. In my opinion, this is capitalism wrapped in a flag. Europe's governments need these corporations to deliver, but who's really in charge? The SpaceRISE consortium? The Commission? Or the lobbyists whispering in Brussels? And the timeline? First launches in 2029. That's optimistic. Satellite projects are notorious for delays. But the EU's pushing fast, too fast. If you take a step back, this urgency feels reactive. Ukraine, Gaza, Taiwan tensions, the world's a mess. Europe's betting that owning its satellites will give it diplomatic leverage. But what if it backfires? A fragmented global internet is already emerging. IRIS² could accelerate that, creating a balkanized web where every block has its own rules. Finally, let's zoom out. This isn't just a tech story. IRIS² mirrors Europe's identity crisis. It's trying to balance sovereignty with collaboration, security with openness. The deeper question: can bureaucracy outpace innovation? The US let SpaceX disrupt space tech. China's state-driven model moves faster. Europe's doing both: public-private, defensive-commercial, old-world diplomacy meets new space race. One thing I'm certain about: in 10 years, we'll see if this was visionary or vanity. What's your take? Is IRIS² Europe's shield in a chaotic world, or a costly illusion of control? Drop your thoughts below. And if you're curious how this stacks up against Starlink or China's constellations, smash that subscribe button. Let's get nerdy about the future.